look at backwards crossovers now. I'm just going to explain the transition that you go through from moving to the left and moving to the right, where your weight's going to be and how to position your feet properly. So to start off the backwards crossovers, what you need to do, you need to have your feet shoulder width apart. I'm just going to talk about where my weight is and how to position my legs. So shoulder width apart legs, make sure they're parallel to each other. Bend your knees slightly. And if you want to go to the left-hand side, that's that way. You want to be able to put most of your weight onto your left leg for a minute, because you're going to be having to lift your right leg over the top of it. So the way that looks, if I just come over here, knees bent, parallel. I'm going to put all my weight here by just leaning and having my left leg towards the center of my body. Then I'm going to lift my right leg over it like this. And that's what you do. After you've done this, the weight transfer goes from, all of the weight goes from my left leg as it's on the ice. All my weight's here, that leg's in the air. Once I lift this leg over the left leg, all of the weight will go straight back into this leg. So the weight's even in my legs right now. All the weight's over here. As soon as this goes down, all of the weight goes straight into my right leg. So as we said, if you're going to be going to the left that way, you have both your legs shoulder width apart roughly. Make sure they're parallel. And right now the weight is evenly spread between both my legs. Now if you want to go to the left that way, you want to lift your right leg over your left. What that means is that your weight's going to be going from both your legs to all of your weight being on your left leg for a short time. So right now the weight's in both my legs. But as soon as this foot comes off the ice, all of my weight's in my left leg. And as soon as my right leg touches the ice, all of my weight directly goes into my right leg. So what that looks like is like this. All of the weight's in both my legs, in that leg, now that leg. That foot now, this foot at the back over here, gets lifted and brought back alongside. Now your left leg behind here gets brought back alongside your right leg, and you have to make sure that it's pretty much parallel to the other skate. So, like that. And to keep going that way, all you do is repeat that motion. The same motion again. So while you're moving, that'll look a little something like this. So what you need to keep in mind when you're doing the backwards crossovers, it's almost the same as just the backwards stride. The direction that your heels is facing, the back of your skates, that's the direction that you're going to be going in. So you just need to keep an eye on where they're facing, because that's where you'll be going. So we've talked about going to the left, now we're going to cover going to the right. Again, you start with your legs parallel to each other, knees bent. Both of my legs have the weight evenly spread between them. And this time, when I lift my left leg up to put it over my right, all of the weight's going to go from both my legs to my right leg while this leg's off the ice. And then as soon as this leg touches the ice, all of the weight transfers from that leg to that leg. I'll show you what that looks like. So right now the weight's in both my feet. Weight's in that leg. Now all the weight's in that leg over there. And your right leg now gets moved right back alongside your left leg. So right now the weight's centered between both my legs. All the weight's in this leg now. Then it transfers to this leg, and your right leg just gets brought back alongside your left. And you just repeat that motion. So it looks like this, legs like that, and step over. Step over.
Touch the sky.